So far in this series, we've looked at the notes of the stave and what they mean. We've also seen time signatures telling us how many beats there are in a bar, as well as key signatures which tell us what scale the piece of music makes use of. But there are many other symbols and performance directions that are written on a score, and in this lesson we're going to take a look at basic dynamics and articulations. A lot of the performance directions we see are written in Italian, but sometimes performance directions are also written in French, German, as well as English. All of the words we're going to look at today are in Italian. Let's start by looking at dynamics. Dynamics means how loud or soft we are playing. The two most common are piano, which means soft, and forte, which means loud. If we think of temperature, we don't just have hot or cold, but a variety of different degrees in between, and the same applies to dynamics. Pianissimo means very soft or quiet. Fortissimo means very loud. But what about the middle? Well, we use the word mezzo, which translates as half, or in music, moderately. So mezzo piano means moderately soft, and mezzo forte means moderately loud. All of these terms are abbreviated when written on a score. PP is pianissimo. P is for piano. MP means mezzo piano. MF means mezzo forte. F means forte, and FF means fortissimo. Now what if we wanted the music to gradually get louder or get softer? It would be ridiculous to write down every dynamic as it changes. Instead, we make use of two different symbols to tell the performer to gradually get louder or softer. This is called a crescendo. It starts from a single point on the left and widens as we move to the right. This tells the performer to gradually get louder. The opposite symbol is called a diminuendo. It's the same symbol but the other way round. It starts off wide on the left and gradually narrows to a single point on the right. This tells the performer to gradually get softer. The next type of performance direction we're going to look at is to do with speed. In music, we call this tempo. Again, the words used to describe different speeds are often written in Italian. Allegro means quick. Adagio means slow. Just like dynamics, we have a whole range of words to describe different speeds. Andante means at a walking or medium pace. Largo means very slow, and presto means very quick. Just like with crescendos and diminuendos, we have similar performance directions which tell the performer to change speed. Ritardando, often written as rit, tells the performer to gradually slow down. Accelerando, a word that slightly resembles accelerate, tells the performer to gradually get faster. Sometimes, when we look at notes, we can see a dot written above or below the note head. These dots tell the performer to play staccato. When you play staccato, you should play the notes detached, meaning the notes are short and spiky. This is not to be confused with a dot you see after the note head, which extends the note by half. The opposite to staccato is legato. Legato is usually written in full on the sheet music and means play the note smoothly. Another type of mark written above or below a note head is called an accent. This symbol tells the performer to emphasize the note by playing it slightly louder than the surrounding notes. This symbol tells the performer to hold the note or chord for slightly longer. This is usually found at the end of a piece of music, or sometimes at the end of a melody or phrase. The final performance direction in this video is the metronome mark. This is usually found at the start of a piece of music and tells the performer how quickly they should play the piece. Quite often, it will say something along the lines of crotchet equals followed by a number. This is how many beats there are per minute. The higher the number, the faster the music is. I recommend taking some time to revise the content of this video to get to know these terms before you tackle the quiz. When you're ready, see the link below to complete the quiz and test your knowledge.